You are it. Know that.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Matt back again with a little Walking Dead news update. Well, kind of speculation, not really news update. Over here at the Spoiling Dead fans, the guys where we always, can always depend on for anything spoiling news and whatnot. They always follow the filming. They come out right here with a character episode guide. Basically it says updated episode guide. This list is a breakdown of which episodes each character has filmed so far. It says obviously it's not a confirmed list, but it's based on a very thorough tracking and should be mostly on point. So we looked at take a look at this and everything. I was reading through the comments on here, and like I said, there was a guy on here that kind of did his own little breakdown of how it might go, and it's actually sounds pretty accurate. So I just want to go ahead and give that out there. The guy's name is Corey Stanley. He's somebody on their just on the Facebook page he posted, but I want to go ahead and give him credit for it because it was his comment, and I'll put a picture on the screen so you can see it as well as I read it. It says, just a guess, but this is how my theory will go on the episodes will play out. Episode 1, we see who gets the bat, some grieving, and Daryl is kidnapped. Episode 2, Daryl is taken back to Negan's compound along with Dwight, Negan, and the other saviors. And it says maybe that's Sherry from the Comic-Con trailer who is speaking to Daryl at the compound. I don't agree with him on that. I think in the Sherry in the Comic-Con trailer, I think is speaking to Dwight, but I mean, I understand, he's probably correct. That's probably where Sherry is talking and whatnot. On the Comic-Con trailer, there's probably that episode. Episode 3, the introduction of the Kingdom and King Ezekiel. Episode 4, he put, since the Comic-Con trailer usually only shows footage from the first 5 or 6 episodes, he says, I'm thinking this is the first episode where Negan comes to Alexandria, has his little lemonade date with Olivia, since this is her first appearance this season and she is in the Comic-Con trailer. It says Negan waits for his half of the supplies. Maybe Daryl is returned. It says, I recall seeing a pic posted by Spoiling Dead fans a while back with that looked like Daryl back at Alexandria with one of the sweaters with an F on the back of it, like we saw in the Comic-Con trailer. And Spencer talking about how they should have made a deal with Negan when they had the chance. Episode 5, the big scene at the hilltop where the walkers are inside. Gregory looks out his window startled, etc. Maggie continues to grieve for Glenn, along with Sasha for Abe. Negan may be still at Alexandria, or maybe he's already returned to his compound. And it says with Carl in the back, question mark. And if you read the comics, you know what that means. Episode 6, the Heath and Tara episode. So unfortunately, it looks like that's going to be all one episode, the Heath and Tara. I hate when they do bottleneck episodes like that, especially for 2 minor characters like that, but I guess it's good to see where they are and like what's going on with them, but I wouldn't have done a whole episode for them, but it is what it is, right? Episode 7 says, taking a long shot here, but maybe this is the Carl and Negan episode, like from the comics. If you read the comics, you'll know what that is. And then episode 8, mid-season finale, it says Negan returns Carl to Alexandria. Something goes down, question mark, question mark. Like I said, it's just all speculation, but it does sound fairly plausible for some of this stuff, to actually be correct, so kind of interesting there. Like I said, it's always, Spoiling the Dead fans are usually on point with like who has been filming and who hasn't and what episodes and whatnot. So obviously from the list as well, you'll see that Glenn and Abe were only on set for episode 1. So it's looking like the 2 Lucille victims, that's looking like it's going to be true. And no mas Abe, no mas Glenn. So, but yeah, guys, I just wanted to go ahead and pass this little information along, or information/theory from this guy from the Spoiling Dead fans on Facebook and everything. Just want to give them 100% credit, and this one fan that commented his his theory on the episode guide, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I just wanted to share this guys with you, and you know, so now we can kind of do our own speculation. Go check out the Spoiling Dead Fans. They always, all up to date on everything you need to know about, filming and stuff. So I'll leave their link in the description and everything. So as always, I appreciate you checking me out, and always trying to bring you the latest news and spoilers for The Walking Dead. Hit that like button if you enjoy what you heard, and hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.
Welcome to Woodburn.
Pushing our pants yet?